Okay, hey, well, there we go. Live we are, apparently. And this is a test, in case you're wondering. Hopefully, everything is working out swimmingly on your end. I am a Gen Xer, therefore not a digital native. So sometimes before we go do these things for real, I need to run a little bit of a test. So just taking a few minutes to just sit here online, do the live thing on our YouTube channel, which has been made possible by you, our amazing subscribers, to get us over that 50 subscriber mark so that we can do this via mobile device, which is what we're doing right now, because we want to be able to take the advantage of the technology and take um, these opportunities to go live at a variety of places where Go and Tell is happening as a way to show you things that God is doing, as a way to keep you informed about things, and also as a way to allow you to engage um, in real time in things that perhaps you cannot do in person because of time, distance, and other things. So anyway, that's what I'm working on today, and I've got my YouTube thing pulled up here to see if it's actually working. So I'm going to go click over, see if I can like see and hear myself. This is kind of really weird. So let me just up the volume on this. See and hear myself. This is kind of really weird. Oh man, that echo, that's amazing. Well, this works. That's great. One of the key features with anything that's live is that you're able to comment, and I'm able to respond to that in real time. Um, so maybe in a future events, we may have a moderator on that for certain types of things. I can poll you as the audience. I can do a number of things with the live event, but the main thing is just to be able to interact with you in real time on some things. Now let me tell you about how we're going to use this. We are going to do a lot of what we're calling drop-in prayer events. And these are going to be things that we will announce in advance, but there's not going to be a big lead up to it. Okay, it may be a day or two because these are going to be very informal. And so it may be something that we do just in time with your commute home, maybe like around 6:30 or something like that. And some of them will be physical, where we'll gather on the steps of the church, weather permitting. But some of them will be just strictly digital live events like what we're doing right now, where we'll gather together to pray. Now, when we are in person, the goal is to also live stream those events. And that's one reason the mobile device is so important because we don't want to be lugging around laptops and microphones and webcams and that kind of thing. We want to be able to do this very easy without additional personnel and equipment to make it happen. And so I'm really looking forward to these drop in prayer events because they are going to be something that I think gives us more awareness of our own community, but also the world as a whole as we pray through some of these things. So be on the lookout for those. We do have a great special prayer event coming up next week. That is an online prayer event, but it's not through our Go and Tell channel. It's actually through the IMB, and that is an opportunity to pray for our Afghan neighbors and all the Afghan people back there in Afghanistan as they still struggle with all the fallout of the Taliban taking control of that country and just the violence that has erupted throughout that region. And so you can actually, we've put some stuff out on social media with some links there, but you'll also have an opportunity at the Go and Tell Center this Sunday to scan a QR code and register for that. Again, IMB, International Mission Board, is hosting that. And so it'll be this Tuesday, August 15th at 9 p.m. And that's a good time. I know for some of you thinking, oh, that's late. But think about it. I mean, you get dinner behind you, you get the kids in bed, you get a chance to kind of wind it down and just spend about 30 minutes or so focused on prayer. And it will be guided. And so you won't just be hopping on the event and just like not knowing what to do or how to do it. So it'll be, I think, a good thing. We'll promote those from time to time that the IMB does. They have begun to do that because we just want to get more people praying and engaged. And we'll also be having our own uh, prayer opportunities, as I said. Also, we'll take this mobile device with us to places where Go and Tell is happening. Hey, now that we have 50 plus um, subscribers, my plan is to use this for the very first time at our Serve Day at Belmont Elementary coming up on August the 17th from 10 to 2. Originally it was 9 to 2, but because of some things there at Belmont, they needed us to shift that a little bit, and we're happy to do so. It's from 10 to 2 on the 17th. It's still time to sign up if you want to participate in that as we help teachers get their classroom set up. But yeah, I plan to do a little live streaming um, from that event just so that you guys can participate in that if you're able to. Obviously, with live stream, we don't want you neglecting your work if you're at the office. Also, if you're driving or whatever, we don't want you trying to fiddle around with video. If you can just use the audio and listen in, that's great. But if you can give some time to just interact with the video itself, you can definitely do that. So anyway, I'm going to right now just fiddle with some stuff. All right, on here, so I know what these buttons are. I know what that button is. Okay, that's a button about my chat. Oh, look, there are some filters. I don't want any filters. I'm 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 not that pretentious. We don't need filters. Uh, you get me how I am, how God made me. This is it. So, all right, and then okay, da 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 da. Okay, okay, fantastic. All right, I'm learning so much by doing this test. So, if you are watching this after the fact, um, yeah, good on you for sticking it through for these almost 8 minutes now of me just kind of rambling on just to see how this works. I promise you, things in the future when we go live stream will be a lot more scripted and curated. We'll actually have a purpose and a plan for it. But again, sometimes I just got to play with something in order to figure it out and be comfortable with it. And so I think I have pretty much done that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream and just the word of encouragement to you to continue uh, keeping up with our channel. If you are watching this and you've not subscribed yet, go ahead. Let's just keep building our subscription out. Again, it helps get the content out there, but it helps you to stay on top of new videos that we post because as we like to say, videos can post without warning. So you want to be able to catch up with those as we post different stuff about our Go and Tell ministry and things like that. My next video that I'm going to do, just a little preview and a hint, is on our brand new Go and Tell You. And these are the courses that we're going to be offering as a church to you, our members, to help you have just a good biblical foundation about what does it mean to go and tell, and look at how we do that as a church. But also, we're going to be going into depth on some other things throughout the years and different courses, touching on different topics to help better equip you and empower you to make disciples as you go and tell. And so I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to do a bigger video on that, explaining what we're doing overall, but also kind of giving you a sneak peek of our very first course, which we're calling Foundations of Go and Tell. So be sure to check that out probably in the next few days once that launches. It may even come out later today. Who knows? But anyway, thanks so much for hanging with me. All right, I've surpassed 10 minutes, and that's enough. Time to get off this and get back to some other stuff. Love you guys and praying for you as you seek God in all the ways that He is leading you to make disciples as you go and tell.